Well, I've been watching Glee since it began, from the get-go. And I go around the country every so often, and I do a one-woman show where I do questions and answers, and the audience, it's all random. And somebody asked me about what I would like to do on television. I said, I would like to be a guest on Glee. And the audience all went, oh, yeah. So actually, I called my agent, and I said, if they've ever got an opening or anything, you know, I would sure love to play in their sandbox. So he called back in a few weeks, and he said, ask and ye shall receive. And so I said, oh, that's great. So I would just love to be lock eyeballs, as we call it, with Jane Lynch, whom I adore, who plays Sue. And so they didn't have a script, and we waited and all, and then finally they said, you would be playing Jane's mother, and I said, that's sensational. And then I didn't know what the script was about, so I read it on the internet that I'm a Nazi hunter, a retired Nazi hunter. Sue's mother is a retired Nazi hunter. Well, is that wonderful? I play Doris Sylvester, who is Sue Sylvester's mother. What kind of a woman is she? Well, I would say that she makes Sue look like Mother Teresa. She is not a nice person, and passive-aggressive. And you kind of understand how Sue became that character, you know, the kind of character that she is. It sprung from this mother. The number that Jane and I do actually came out of the fact that she left, the mother, left and abandoned, in a sense, Sue and her sister to go hunt Nazis, and they're from Ohio. And so she has come back, and she sings, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why did I ever leave Ohio, which is from a Broadway show of the 50s, the 1950s, called Wonderful Town. And it works because she left Ohio. And I get to sing it with Jane, who has a wonderful voice. And it's fun. Because they asked me, they said, what do you want to sing? And I said, I have no idea until I know what the script is. And then when I got the script and knew, I suggested actually Ohio. And nobody, because everybody here is so young, knew what the song was. They didn't know the song. Now we're doing it today on the set, and it's so catchy. It was written by Leonard Bernstein and Adolph Green and Betty Comden all those years ago for a musical starring Rosalind Russell. But everybody here, as I said, is so young, they didn't know the song. Now they're all singing it. Jane Lynch is a consummate comedic actress. She's one of the best I have ever seen. We worked together before in a little film, and she just made me laugh the whole time, as herself and in the character. She is, and I've always loved her in the Christopher Guest movies. So I've been a fan of hers for a long time, and it's just such a kick to be with her face to face. Oh, I'm going to miss being made up every morning, wearing a wig every morning. I'm going to miss the people. Yeah, but I hope, you know, I can come back and visit again. Oh, well, they're just so talented. And I saw the other day, they were shooting another episode that's based on Singing in the Rain, and they did a production number with Gwyneth Paltrow as a guest, with all the kids and Matt Morrison, Schuster, and all. They were incredible, dancing in the rain and getting. It was like watching an MGM musical, all the way through. It was they were just sensational. There's nothing these kids can't do.